When the ER schedule was made, when the system was put in 93, this is what the taverns and restaurants were scheduled out as. It right in line with every single one of the other ones. It's 1 plus, and then you start your accumulation. An amendment was done in 2002 where they changed it to where taverns and restaurants were then just this 0.8 times number. One of our former board members, and so then when we did our new one, obviously we didn't change any of our ER schedule. It was copied over from that, but it was noted, and she put on our board action item list to have that amended to be more in line with the 1 plus whatever. So yeah. So that's just been an ongoing list or item on there. So at this point, I'm just waiting for anyone to say, hey, let's make a decision on it, or I'd like to wait till we complete the water ordinance, which was her original suggestion, which, speaking of, I would like to get back towards, I mean, we're so close to the water ordinance being done. It is the only thing holding us up, which is here, is 4. The only thing holding us up is the board is, what they've discussed was mimicking the sewer ER rate table, which we were kind of like, oh, we don't know if we want to do that again. That's kind of a nightmare. Nobody else does it. But with how unique Bayview is, Bob and I have kind of been talking about it. We're like, there's kind of like, we've discussed, well, maybe we, build people commercial by meter size and line size, but that doesn't take care of the multi-dwellings on 1 meter for resort, marina community. We're just unique. We're our own community with our own special circumstances, and it may behoove the district to replicate the ER schedule thing to address these different types of things to make water equity fair. I don't know. Those are just, I'm only simply reiterating things that previous board members have said, previous discussions I've overheard in other meetings. I'm not trying to steer you guys in one way or another, just kind of trying to give everyone up to date. But I would like on the next agenda to add the water ordinance to the agenda to get it finalized and approved and have a updated document.
I think add that other to the sewer ER one.
Okay, I will do that.
Does that to say for it to coincide with the sewer ordinance? Would that put the water at 7 tenths? We would decide that.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that would be all part of the discussion.
But the gist is using the formula of the.
Yeah, I mean, you could do something like the formula, but say, well, we don't really want to do the 0.7 on the water side. We want to, it doesn't need to be exact, but
now does
be any combination.
One thing, is there any of the commercial accounts that they're individual, like float homes, do they have a water meter?
I don't know if Chan's doing something individually with them or not.
Oh yeah, he'll charge them.
But I just don't know if he has.
Not on the district side.
And not on the district side, yeah, so I don't know what's beyond our meters, I really don't know. So.
Yeah, not on the district side. We do not individually meter, which is the problem. Back in the day, the district allowed for our resolutions. It was in our resolutions. Whether it should have ever been is another discussion, but the district at the time operated within their resolutions and stated 1 parcel can serve as many structures, dwellings as they like, as long as they're on 1 parcel by 1 meter. I don't think that they, of course, saw the nightmare that could ensue.
Now, what about the individual that has about 5 places on 1 meter? He doesn't have meters in each of his places.
As long as the dwelling is considered a multifamily dwelling, our current water ordinance or resolutions accommodate for billing those individually. Where we don't have a difference around is businesses, or if you guys wanted, any of these types of, I would say the biggest, oops, wrong page. We don't have any difference on water charges for like RV parks or things like that. So technically somebody, and this is all just for sake of discussion, somebody could put in a massive RV park of 200 slots and it would be one base fee. Currently, we wouldn't have anything outlined on how to bill on the water side for that.
That's why we need a meter size type billing system. You need a 2-inch meter, you gotta pay more for a 2-inch meter.
Yeah.
I just think we have a unique situation. You got a 2-inch meter going onto Harborview and one going to a condo where they have large irrigation. And it's kind of, gee, how do we do?
A lot of cities and counties, or city systems, I know Fort Wayne does. You pay for the meter size. You want that extra flow. You're paying for that capacity that you're paying to help the district build the capacity, so you can open that 2-inch meter flow water. I'm quite amazed how much fits through my 3/4-inch meter into the 2-inch line.
So anyway, yeah, not to get too far into the weeds on discussion on it because we want to be mindful of our actual agenda items. I will put it on the agenda. And then other things on the board action item list would just be the rate increase for the SRF loan, just keeping it in mind as we near the end of our phase projects. Bob Hansen spoke on the EPA water line composition. The standard works construction, the Bobs we're going to work on, we're kind of waiting for the project to end as well. Innovate services and ER mapping. We have not updated or changed those things. I don't know if we would want to incorporate Innovate's GIS mapping that they've done with our existing water GIS that we have that Keller just did. That might be a budget thing because currently having two maps.
Eventually.
Yeah, currently having two maps, but again, it would be a budget item and pre-planning issue. Site inspections from ERs and multifamily dwellings, and then our bylaws to be created and implemented. I don't know if we want to even do those. Those are all on the list.
Some of those will have to wait for some time. So.
Yeah.
But whether
Yeah.
reads.
Well, yep, and we'll pick 2 items right now. Yep, absolutely.
I have an old one, but it needs update.
Okay.
Some of that stuff we can take care of and get off that.